Good morning, students. In the last video, we learned about the addition and subtraction. Today, we are going to start a new chapter. The name of the chapter is multiplication and division. In that, today we are going to learn about multiplication. Before start, we have to think about the multiplication. What is multiplication and why we need to learn about the multiplication? Suppose, for an example, if you want to purchase anything, so we have to go to the shop and we are purchasing the things, so we have to pay for that. So how we come to know how much amount we have to pay for that? For that we need to learn the multiplication of things. For an example, I want to purchase a marker from the shop. So the cost price of this marker is 20 rupees. So easily I have to pay 20 rupees to the shopkeeper and purchase it. Next time I want to purchase two markers. So the cost price of one marker is 20 rupees. Now this time I purchasing the two markers. So 20 plus 20, the cost price of these two markers is 40 rupees. Easily I come to know I have to pay 40 rupees to the shopkeeper. How I got 20 plus 20? We added the cost price of these two markers. Now this time I have to purchase the 4 marker from the shop. So this time we can also do the addition of the cost price of all these 4 markers, or we can do another way by the multiplication. That is the easiest way to calculate the total cost price of the maximum quantity of the things. For an example, cost price of one marker is easy to calculate 20 rupees, but that is a little difficult to us to calculate the cost price of all these 4 markers. So how could we have to calculate by the multiplication? So for that we have to take the cost price of one marker and the number of marker we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 marker and cost price of one marker is 20 rupees. 24 that is 80 rupees. Let's add the amount cost price of all these 4 markers. 20 plus 20 40 plus 20 60 and plus 20 80. Both the way we are getting the same answer. But which is the easiest to us to calculate the cost price of the maximum number of quantities? That is the multiplication. Let's start in the detail how we are going to learn, how we are going to solve the multiplication sums. Let's see. Here we have the 2 columns. The first one is number of balls and the second one is cost of balls. The same way I have taken the example of pen, marker, the same way here we have the example of ball. So the first one, number of ball. Here we have number of ball, that is 1. Let's take the cost price of a ball is rupees 5. Here we have the number of ball 2. Cost price of 2 balls, that is 5 plus 5. So we can say that is rupees 10. Then another way to get that 10, that answer, what we have to do, as I said, the cost price of one ball, cost price of one ball, that is rupees 5, multiply by the number of ball. Here we have the number of ball 2. 5 to the 10. In the both way we are getting the amount same, means both is the right. But the fact is that if we have the 2 balls, we can easily calculate it. But when, how the number of ball is increasing, we are getting difficult to add this the cost price. For that there is the another way to do the multiplication. See the next example, that is in the third column we have number of ball 4. The cost price of one ball is rupees 5, we know that. So what is the total price of this all 4 balls? As we learn that number of ball is 4 into that cost price of one ball, that is 5, rupees 20. Yes, for your help we can write that like, you should remember this, number of balls into cost price of one ball, cost price of one ball. So you will get the easily answer. Whenever we want to do the multiplication, we have to multiply the cost price of one thing and the total number of things. We can easily get the answer. Now this is a very small examples of the multiplication. Whenever we are getting the much more bigger number of amount, or we can say bigger digits, so how we are going to do the multiplication? Here we are multiplying with a single digit. When we get the multiplication with two digits, so what is the difference between these two kinds of multiplication? That here we have the two rules. While multiplying by tens digit, we put 0 in the unit place. We put 0 in the unit place. Means in the next line at the place of unit we have to put 0. The same way while multiplying by hundreds, while multiplying by 100 digits, we put two zeros. We put two zeros, one that is at unit place and other one in the tens place. Yes, let's see with example. We will get the better way to understand these two concepts also. So let's move for the problem set number 14. Here we have the problem set number 14. Multiply the followings. Here we have the sums of the multiplication. First we have to arrange it like 3, 2, 7 into 9, 2. Here we have to do the multiplication of this 3 digit by this 92. So here also we have the 2 digit. Unit is 2, tens is 9. First we are going to do the multiplication by 2. 2 sevens are 14, 1 carry. 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5. 2 threes are 6. Yes, finished. Now we are going to do the multiplication by the tens digit, that is 9. The same thing we learn that whenever we are starting, means while we are multiplying by the tens digit, at the place of unit in the next line we have to put 0. Now 9 sevens are 63. 3 will be here and 6 will be carried. 9 twos are 18. 18 plus, always whatever we are getting by the multiplying, we have to add the carrying number. So 9 twos are 18 plus 6. 18 plus 6, that is 24. 4 is here, 2 again carry. 9 threes are 27. Add these 2. 27 plus 2, 29. Put the sign of plus over here. Now we are going to do the addition of these two. Let's start. 4 plus 0, 4. 5 plus 3, 8. 6 plus 4, 0. And 1 carry. As because in addition also we learn already, whenever we are getting the 2 digit number, one unit place will be the down and the digit at the tens place will be carried to the next number. So 1 plus 9, 10. Again 1 carry. 1 plus 2, 3. This way we can do the multiplication of the 2 digit number. Let's see the next one. That is 807 multiplied by 126. Let's arrange it. 807 multiplied by 126. Let's start. 6 sevens are 42. 2 will be here and 4 carry. 6 zeros are 0 plus 4, that is nothing else 4. 6 8s are 48. Why I should writing the 48 both the digit at here? As because after 8, before 8 we don't have any digit, so we can write both is here only. Now we have to multiply by these two. The digit at the tens place we have to put 0 over here at the unit place. 2 sevens are 14. 1 carry. 2 zeros are 0 plus 1. Always we have to add the number whatever we carried. So 2 zeros are 0 plus 1. 1. 2 8s are 16. We did that. Put the sign of plus. Here we have the digit at the 100 place also. So we are going to do the multiplication with 100 place also. So whenever we are multiplying by the digit at the 100 place, we have to put two zeros, one in the place of unit, second in the place of tens in the next line. So 1 7s are 7, 1 zeros are 0, 1 8s are 8. Put the sign of addition over there. Now add these three numbers. 2 plus 0 0 plus 0, that is 2. 4 plus 4 8 and 0 8. 8 plus 1 9. 9 plus 7, that is 16. 1 carry. 1 plus 4 5. 5 plus 6 11. 11 plus 0 11. 1 here and again 1 carry. 1 plus 1 2. 2 plus 8 10. This way we can complete our sum. Come for the next sum. Here we have the third one, that is 5 6 7 into 8 9 0. So why we have to, how we are going to do the multiplication? Start by the 0. Whenever we are reading the table of 0, always the answer will be 0. 0 7s are 0, 0 6s are 0, 0 5s are 0. This way we can write 0 everywhere. Now we have to start multiplication with the tens digit. So first at the place of unit in the next line we have to put 0. Now 9 7s are 63. 3 will be here and 6 will carry. 9 6s are 54. 54 plus 6 60. 0 again 6 carry. 9 5s are 45 plus 6 51. Put the sign of plus in the next line. Again here we are going to multiply by the digit that is at the 100 place. So put 2 0, 1 is at unit place and second one at the tens place. 8 7s are 56. 6 is here, 5 carry. 8 6s are 48. 48 plus 5 53. 3 here and 5 carry. 8 5s are 40 plus 5 45. Put the sign of plus. At the last we have to do the addition. 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 0. 0 plus 3, 3 plus 0, 3. 0 plus 0 0 plus 6, 6. 1 plus 3 4. 5 plus 5 10. 1 carry. 1 plus 4 5. This way we have completed. Now come for the next sum. Here we have 4 3 1 7 multiplied by 8 2 4. We arranged in this way. Now start. 4 7s are 28. So 2 will carry. 4 1s are 4 plus 2 6. 4 3s are 12. 1 is here and 1 carry. 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17. Now start by the next number that is at the tens place. So starting one we are going to starting the putting 0 at the unit place. 2 7s are 14. 1 carry. 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3. 2 3s are 6. 2 4s are 8. Put the sign of plus. Now we are going to do the multiplication by 8, that is at the place of 100. So put 2 zeros. 1 is at the place of unit, then tens. 8 7s are 56. 6 is here. 5 carry. 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 5. You should think about the colors of whatever we are using. 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 5 13. 3 here. 1 carry. 8 3s are 24 plus 1 25. 5 2 carry. 8 4s are 32 plus 2 34. Yes, put the sign of plus. Now do the addition. 8 plus 0 8 plus 0 8, 6 plus 4 10 plus 0 10, 1 carry, 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 6 12, 1 carry, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 6 14 plus 3 17, 1 carry, 1 plus 1 2 plus 8 10 plus 5 15, 1 carry, 1 plus 4 5 and 3. This way we can calculate the multiplication of sum. So whenever we are having the multiplication sum, so that time just we have to think, there is few things are very important. First, we should learn the table till 20. At least till 10 everyone have to learn the table on your tongue. Then only it will be possible to us to solve the sums of multiplications. The second thing, whenever we are multiplying by the one digit, that is very simple, we can do easily. When we started by the multiplying by the two digit number, that time as we learn, whenever we are starting the next line, so we have to put in the unit place 0 and then carry forward. Whenever we are multiplying by the three digit, means by the 100 place, whenever we start the multiplying, so we have to put 2 zeros at the place of unit as well as tens. The same way, whenever we are increasing the number of digits, by that we are going to do the multiplication. So in the next line, the number of zeros also increases. In this way, keeping that all things in our mind, we can do easily the sum of multiplication. So on the basis of this, today you have the few sums for your homework. Question number 1, multiply the following. Here you have the 7 multiplication sums. One more, write tables from 2 to 20 in multiplication form. And learn it. Once you have to write these tables and learn, and here you have the 7 multiplications. In the first one you have the 3 digit, the second one 2 digit, here 3 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 3 digit, 3 digit, and here 2 digit. Means we have of 2 digits and 3 digit sum. So you can easily observe this video and try to solve it. Then also you have any problems, any of the kinds of doubt, you can ask. Thank you so much.